The livest motherfucking podcast in Broward County, bitch.
There we go.
Hit it. MWO shit, you know what the fuck is
Mine's wide open.
Need to update my soundboard, man. Time for new sounds.
Podcast in Broward County. Fucking podcast in Broward County, bitch. Big MWO shit. You know what the fuck is going on?
Hey, welcome back to the motherfucking Minds Wide Open podcast, episode 57. This starts off with Malcolm talking shit to Black Ant, so it's a very exciting time for me because we haven't had Black Ant on the podcast since when? The very first ever test episode. Whoa. That was like 2018 or some shit, man. That's crazy. Welcome back, Black Ant. Good to have you.
Glad to be back.
Good to see you in these dangerous times.
Oh yeah, the virus. Yeah. I mean, it's real, but there's other shit that can get you quicker and sooner. And you take the safe steps to be safe with those. You should be safe with this too.
Well, I've been pretty safe, so I'm feeling all right.
Yeah.
To his left, we got MCC, as mentioned, with hopefully continued amount of heckles for Black Ant today. How you doing, bud?
Oh shit.
I kind of already fucked up the feng shui of my intro because I forgot I wanted to involve a song in there. But we're gonna move on because we got BbyWngg in the fucking building today.
Hey y'all. I'm
Also,
here.
also an exciting rarity.
Fuck yeah. Fuck quarantine.
Yo, this is a gathering of 10 or less people.
Yeah,
Less than 10 for sure.
Well, I don't know where we're gonna end, but you know, definitely not more than 10. And to her left, we have a brand new guest in the building today, a reference by our dear friend John Luc of the Keepin It Real podcast, who should also be joining us soon. BingBing,
What
Inc.
up?
Tattooist extraordinaire. How you doing, bud?
Best day of my life, man.
It's nice to meet you. That's
you.
a
Nice to
great.
meet you
That's a
all.
great perspective.
Oh,
Wow,
absolutely.
I love it. So, you are an artist in Hollywood? What? Or no? Yeah, down Hollywood Beach.
Yeah, I'm in Hollywood, like just on 46 in like Hollywood as of right now.
Nice, and that's
Yeah.
Electric Crayon.
Yeah, that's what the shop is called.
Now that I actually know someone, it's probably gonna be now stuck in the back of my mind. Because my thing with not getting tattoos for a little while, because I haven't in maybe 3-4 years, is just I lost a connection to the source. I
Feel
like
that.
knowing the artist. I follow a lot of artists, that are too talented for my price bracket right now on Instagram, but those are the artists that I know. You know what I mean? Like, do you have any favorites that you look up to in that
I
world?
have a lot of people that I look
imagine.
up to, but the main one that like really sticks out to me, his name is Nico Hurtado. Like one day, someone that brought it up to me, he's like, "Hey, you know what? You do such an amazing drawings. Why don't you try tattooing?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't think so. I'm good on that." But then I looked it up because it bottled around in my head for a little bit. Like, who's the best tattoo artist right now? And his first name, Nico Hurtado, and I was blown away.
I'm pretty sure I follow it just because it sounds familiar.
He's
I
phenomenal.
wouldn't be able to put the art to the name just that easily, but all my favorites are also, I feel like, out of the country.
There's a lot of talent all around the world, man. It's
and
ridiculous.
Instagram, for example, lets
Yeah.
you just like dive way too far down that
And
rabbit hole.
it makes it so easy with all the hashtags and stuff, and so many fucking wonderful artists out there.
and
Bing
it's,
Bing.
Yeah,
How long have you been tattooing?
about 7 years now.
Okay.
7 years.
and what's your style preference?
I love black and gray. That's one of my favorite styles. But I do like color. I like almost anything. Cover-ups are fun as well. I like the challenge of making something not look there like it's there. But
I was looking at your page, and you do have a fair amount of. I don't know if I should technically call it realism, or if
Yeah.
you should correct me.
It's definitely more in the black and gray realm, but it's not like
So
exactly
that would be just
realism.
actually the title of that.
Yeah, because I try and put realism in there, but it's so hard to like actually capture something and make it look like it's alive on
Honestly,
skin.
I'm personally, and this is just one man's opinion, not a huge fan of realism itself.
Mhm.
I like what you do a lot because it is that line that's not
I make it
exactly.
more my
you're
own
you're not
version.
trying to make it look like it's right in front of you
Yeah.
necessarily.
Even though it's a hard trick to pull off, but I definitely try my best. And I'm just trying to learn every single tattoo and progress.
What's up? What's up?
Drop the mic.
Oh,
Caught
well,
it.
that thing's been around since like 1989, so that's the one that's not gonna break.
Realistic.
It's not optimistic, but it's realistic. You know what I mean? It's not gonna give you the best sound, but it's gonna chug along like a work mule. Anyways, y'all should follow BingBing That's exactly how it's spelled. BingBing on Instagram, because I'm looking at it right now and he's got some dope work on here. Yo, this Kool-Aid Tetris situation is lit.
Remember how I was telling you about the ET? Swipe on this picture. On the same picture, you can swipe over.
Wow.
And there's that ET I was telling you about. But it's Nicolas Cage.
That's a brilliant. I love that, because who the hell is going to have that?
No one.
That's ridiculous.
And then in the future, I put like a giant like negative pot leaf behind it. So it was like so beautiful right there.
I
Like
could
it was
see
raised.
that fitting nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's super dope. I do love the balance of like just a splash of almost realism. It's a thing I haven't actually really seen to this exact consistency.
So,
Yeah.
were you ever into like sci-fi? Like sci-fi books?
I can't read to save my life, brother.
Oh, word?
I'm not a big reader.
About to get on
What
your
about,
Ian
like-
Banks.
No. What about like sci-fi movies or?
Sci-fi movies I'll dig into. You know, not too hardcore, but I like more like thrillers and horrors.
That just makes it sound like you're a super visual guy. all
No,
around.
just because like the imagery looks like those that were on the covers of those sci-fi books, you know?
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
Wow,
That's interesting.
um,
Yo, those, especially like the 70s
That's Danny
sci-fi.
DeVito.
Danny
covers?
DeVito. I was
Yeah,
like,
from
that's not
Always Sunny
Danny
in
DeVito.
Philadelphia.
Oh, you didn't recognize that?
Yeah,
I
from
was
Always
like,
Sunny.
what is going on right now? I
That one
love
is
it.
great.
Oh man.
That was
So,
in Vegas.
do you have any like crazy stories of the most? I mean, you said you worked in a college town for a bit. What was the most ridiculous thing you were asked of there? I mean,
All the time I get asked like and there's one story that always comes to mind. It's basically that ET one. Like,
Should
there
you
was
be
two
saying
separate
that?
guys.
I got you.
He came in there. He's like trying to prove a point to this girl. He's like, all right, I'll get any crazy thing that you think of
He
right
wasn't
now.
drunk. He was just trying to prove a point to this girl.
Yeah.
That's not a worse inebriation.
So he just he came in there. He's like, hey, what's the craziest thing we could think of? And all three of us just got together, started talking, and we were just bringing up the meme of Nicolas Cage. And I started looking up a couple of Nicolas Cage ones, and that one just came out, the ET one.
This sends me down so many roads, because he literally asked you, "What's the craziest thing you could think of?" And
Yeah,
you thought like you'd put together a think tank temporarily.
And
And
just
came up with Nicolas
brainstorming with
Cage,
everyone's
E.T..
shit. Yeah, and like I just pick off of people's ideas, and I do that with just any tattoos. You know, I like to get into the minds of like the client. What things do they like? What intrigues them the most visually
Naturally.
and stuff like that, or what story are they trying to portray with this? You know, this guy, if you notice in that tattoo, there's like an M. He said, "Hey, yo, throw the letter M in there to kind of like make it for her and shit like that." You know, whatever. I didn't care. I didn't ask questions at that point. You know, we were in their tattoo. I just freehanded that little M real quick.
I like that he's tying it into his actual experience, though. At least, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't like
What's the craziest tattoo you could think of right now? If you just had to, off the spot, the craziest idea.
Oh.
The one to beat is Nicolas Cage ET mashup. Not just any
Oh.
Nicolas Cage, but like
I
that.
don't know.
face.
It's not really. I don't know if it's original, but I'm looking at your Mewtwo right now, so maybe like a Pokemon tat. Is that crazy? I don't have any tattoos.
I have
pretty
I'm like the
common.
worst person to ask.
That's pretty common ones, like Pokemon
Yeah, that's-
tattoos
Oh,
are
they're
pretty
really
common.
At one point, I was
common.
gonna do the whole 151 on this leg.
That's crazy.
That's why I have a couple.
Oh, shit.
That's a lot.
I don't know. I don't think I'm the best person to ask. I have like different types of tattoo questions. Like, what do you think about people that get like, or not even people, or like the ideas of like getting like things in like Japanese and like random things that they don't really like. You just do whatever they.
I make sure that they Google it and make sure that they understand what they're getting, and I make them
Okay.
sign a paper sometimes. The same with any writing or names. I make them
Okay.
sign the paper saying, look, you double check the spelling was correct, or that this kanji belongs to this word or whatever. and you sign off on it, and that the rest is like you.
Okay.
My
BingBing
job
not trying
is
to end up on worst tattoos.
It's not even
That's
that.
the show, right?
It's like I'll make sure every tattoo comes out as good as possible.
Of
you
course,
know?
of
but
course.
at the same time, I was like, I don't speak Japanese fluently. You know,
Yeah.
like I only know
He
little
said
anime
fluently.
shit, a couple anime words, like baka and shit. No, but still.
But you
it
watch
goes
the
with
subtitle
Chinese.
version,
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
sometimes I love them, bro.
You don't.
The
you don't
voices
do
sometimes
dubs.
change when they go to English.
Have
It's
you
nuts.
have you seen? I'm sure you're familiar with like the tattoos where it's like of like a Native American elder, and like people get like headdresses or like they get them like in like a skull version. Have you seen those?
Yeah,
or
that's-
like what is your opinion on those?
I mean, here's the thing. Like, the only time that it's like inappropriate is when a female has a headdress. Because when a female has a headdress, it's like inappropriate in their culture. It's only the males that have the big headdresses. So like sometimes I see that and it's not really.
So it's more of an inaccuracy.
Yeah. But it's it's kind of like a thing that you have to earn as a head of the chief and stuff, and that's why you wear the headdress. But I can't
She's just
really
fishing
think.
for the appropriation argument.
I was
Yeah,
just
it's
no,
just-
I wasn't even trying to argue. I was just asking.
No, that's a fishing.
Because sometimes I'd be like, wow, like
And sometimes people don't know like the culture and stuff, and it's the same with kanji and stuff like that. You know, just because you put a couple kanjis together doesn't mean exactly what it means. It can go different ways. The same thing with like
Anything.
visual representation of Indians or Asians or anything. You know, samurais. You know, what do we used to love what they
Like he
look like
doesn't
and
know
shit.
about this.
I don't know.
That shit crazy, man.
Josh is here. Happy
Is it
birthday.
today? Oh, it's today? Happy birthday,
Happy
bro.
birthday, dog.
Birthday boy Josh just walked in the building for the audience at home. Sorry about the confusion.
Oh, where are these?
But what's your crazy tattoo question, Black Ant?
Nah, I don't really.
Why don't you have any Black Ant tattoos?
I don't know, man.
You should have you. That's where realism comes in.
You know, no, okay.
You get like an actual ant on your foot, and someone's always like slapping your leg, like, bro, you gotta. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I've always kind of wanted to see it like on someone's ankle.
Little black ant.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're trying to get a fan to handle that?
Yeah, like in a way, but like I was like, damn, that'd be like crazy shit to see. But the it's crazy we started talking about kanji because I was looking through my notebook the other day. I made like a notebook before I dipped out and went to Japan, and I was just like, that shit brought back flashbacks. We was talking about kanjis and all that. Whatnot.
It's awesome. It's a beautiful language. You know, all of Japanese, their culture is just awesome. I studied Japanese for about 7 years at a magnet school in Miami. And I was, at some point, like, moderately fluent because of all the years I took. But I've
That's dope.
always wanted to go to Japan. I always told myself I want to go to Japan at least for, like, a full year and live there. You know, so that way...
You
'cause
probably could, but like
with the tattooing over there...
The
it's
tattooing?
still-
was over
it's
there last
it's still
year,
a
was it?
taboo.
2018.
Oh,
It's still like
18?
a taboo.
Yeah,
where you're not
but
really
it's still
allowed to do
coming
it.
out though.
Yeah,
It's
but
still those
underground
cats.
shit and shit like that. Fuck that.
It's still coming out because yeah, they still had that that association and shit. But I saw people broad daylight with it, and then there's so much. Like I went there 2018 October. It was an influx of so many different people now. Like people from Australia, Americans, people from England, people with tattoos, people with this, people with that.
Yeah.
The tattoo thing there is crazy for sure.
So it kind of a lot of things. It's not like what it was 20 or 30 years ago.
Wait,
so it's
so y'all are
changing.
saying
John Luc in the
tattoos
building.
are taboo in Japan?
Well,
They
the
are.
Yakuza is the ones who had tattoos forever, so it's instantly associated with gangster, dangerous.
Yakuzas are
Yeah.
like crime bosses.
Yes.
Well, they're the.
They won't
mafia
let
over
you
there.
into like bathhouses with tattoos and stuff like that. You
Oh,
know.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't be
There's
like.
stores
if you have
that
tattoos, whether you
won't
are
let you
Yakuza
in.
or not, they won't let you into the bathhouses like without your shirt because everyone's out there naked basically. You know, in certain places in Japan, they won't allow it. If you visually have, they won't be like, no, get out of here.
Yeah,
You
a
know,
lot
it's
of
something that's been like that all for a
What
meantime.
about I guess not like random tourists or hotels and stuff.
Well, it's different, I guess. I don't know exactly with that fence because
it depends on how far you venture off the path. Because
Yeah.
I mean, there's
if
a
you
lot.
go old school, I'm sure they're not gonna let you in. You know,
There's a
but-
lot of places that just have it on the front door, like no tattoos.
Oh, really?
Like if no shirt, no shoes, no service. If you have tattoos, no service.
Yeah,
Wow.
they can
And
do that.
just because I follow so many tattooers, I've seen it posted so many times when they visit there.
But you were saying that when you went to Japan that it's like
Yeah,
more people.
slowly. Yeah, like some people broad daylight they had an arm, but then like you have to analyze like see where they're actually from.
Yeah.
You might just see a tattoo before you see the person. Like when you're on the train and shit.
True.
One thing I did see too was like one bar straight up said like no service for English speakers. I was like, all right, I get it.
Yeah, there's definitely.
I feel you on that. And then you would see how Americans behave. You see how Westerners behave. And I was like, damn, I came here to get away from y'all. While y'all over here.
Yeah, and then when you go to the areas where there's not that, you're not accepted because you represent that. Yeah, sorry, I just give me a yeah. Give me something, Black
and
Ant.
I'm like, you right.
Yeah. The livest motherfucking podcast in Broward County, bitch. Big MWO shit. You know what the fuck is going on.
Yo, Swag Daddy just mentioned me, guys. I'm excited. Did you get a story when you walked in? What the hell was that?
Where can I get one like that, brand new? 'Cause I'm looking to switch and get into the Apple world.
This is a refurbished older one. I just got this.
They still reliable or what? What's the breakdown with that shit?
It's doing this.
Yeah, no, like I don't know what's going on.
It's taking all of our bullshit in right now.
Because I wanna
recording it. It's magic.
I wanna do shit like this potentially, but I definitely wanna record my beats.
I'm literally about to drop an article about this.
All right, so
it's mostly written. I just need to go through some editing.
I'm in that like precipice right now.
I do a full breakdown of how to get the best shit for the cheapest by not buying new.
And then I want to have a phone, quote unquote, but it's really just gonna be like an MP3 player. But via the Bluetooth.
That sounds like you.
Yeah, so I can just take it, put the new shit on the whip, put the new shit in the whip.
You should watch Black Ant perform. It's a magical experience.
When's your next performance?
When he takes
God knows, bro.
He's in school now.
I'm in this full time like this shit's
pretending
like
he couldn't make a life out of that.
I'm in a whole new spectrum. It's just ridiculous.
Blue school.
It's just ridiculous.
But how you doing, JL? Let's get you over here. Because there is one bullet point I want to hit before the break time.
Point is that?
Break time continuum.
Basically, just wanted to address a change in the roster at MWO. Just wanted to, on record, acknowledge, first off, nothing but love for the homie Michael. For those of you who may or may not know, JL is a host of the Keepin' It Real podcast. Was co-hosting the sports podcast for a while with Michael, who's a good friend of mine. And recently, we've just not been able to see eye to eye, and Michael has parted ways with Minds Wide Open. Unfortunately, I want to send him nothing but love.
Yeah, definitely. Michael's still the homie.
Friendship tiffs, but nothing crazy, man. Like that's always the homie.
Yeah.
Whenever he needs me, he better hit me up.
Scoop.
And that's my camera. But I just wanted to say that we are moving forward with JL as the main host of Keepin' It Real, and we're going to be including a lot more guests in that type of thing.
A lot more
I wanted to put
switching
this
it up,
all
content.
in one moment so I could post this on a couple platforms and also, maybe potentially increase the interest in Keepin' It Real guestship because we could use some back and forth on that side of the train tracks.
I think like I said, it's definitely going to be sports driven for sure, but we're definitely going to get a lot of different things, different aspects in there as far as culture, music, fashion, different things because that's all. I mean, sports revolves around everything. Everyone wants to be a part of sport. You see Drake fangirls on the sideline, everything. Everyone just, sport.
There's so many even bars and songs that are like, all the rappers want to be athletes. All the athletes want to be rappers.
Shoe culture, fashion revolves around athletes and what they wear.
It's
and
all
what
tied in very heavily.
Yeah, so definitely, I definitely want to get a different aspect of it. Instead of just, maybe speaking the numbers and scores and all that stuff. I mean, you guys can Google that, look that up on your ESPN app. You get alerts for that. So I'm not here to tell you scores. We'll definitely be keeping it real. Basically getting to the keeping it real point.
We're looking for that commentary, brother.
For sure. The livest motherfucking podcast in Broward County, bitch.
But
Sports, so
sports.
Cool.
Rhymes with shorts.
Do you think that the Olympics are going to happen?
They said that the Olympics are going to happen. They just probably are going to postpone them. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I'm hoping it happens. I mean, that's going to suck. I mean, I'm just desperate. I'm itching. I'm addicted.
Itching.
Yeah, I'm kind of bored.
You know what sport I really need to be in the Olympics that I haven't seen?
What's that?
Cheerleading.
That
Cheerleading.
should
That's-
be
I
an
mean,
That should be a whole conversation on keeping it real.
There's
That's-
gymnastic, which cheerleading stems from gymnastics. So there is a big,
Yes,
and there's different
but
types of
there's-
gymnastics.
Yeah, and I love.
Mhm.
I always watch the gymnasts every 4 years.
For sure.
And even like the girls at USC and stuff,
Mhm.
they're really good. But no, we want to see cheerleading.
Which is true, yeah, because it's
We
kind
wanna
of
see
I'm gonna stick to my
it's kind
alley
of like
raisement.
a
Thanks.
if you think about it, they have like a solo cheerleading type of thing. You know the freestyle that the girls do where they're doing the flips and then they have the
But that is
twirlers.
one person
It is.
doing that. We
They
want to
should
see
make it a team sport.
I want to see
Hey.
the USA team cheerleaders against the cheerleaders of Japan and the cheerleaders of the world. Like,
You gotta tweet the
that would
Olympic
be
committee.
crazy.
You gotta tweet the Olympic
I'm gonna
committee.
let them know. No, we're out here.
And no, every
But
Olympics, there's
gymnastics is already so big Olympically that it could easily find a place.
They
for
added
sure.
rock
And every
climbing.
sport, I mean, finds its
Is
way some
Olympically
way
a
into the
word?
Olympics, yeah. Olympically.
Can be.
But no, it could easily fit in there.
Yeah, they've been. I mean, there's an Olympic committee where they vote sports into it every year, and I just guess there hasn't been that big push for the Olympics
Well,
yet for the cheerleading part. Yeah.
Cheerleading is a college sport. That's
And
as far
cheerleading is
as it
hard.
can go.
I mean,
It's hard
100%.
as
Yeah,
fuck.
it is hard as fuck, and there's definitely a lot of choreography and athleticism that applies to it,
So-
and it's mixed. And I like that it's diverse, where it's you have men and female on the same
Yeah.
squad.
No,
Which,
it's
if
the
you look
shit.
at the Olympic sports thing, I mean, there's really not. I mean, you have mixed doubles in tennis and some sports, but it's basically separate, gender separate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, cheerleading would be awesome. I just want to see motherfuckers like pep up the team.
Yeah.
It would be really funny to have cheerleaders for gymnastics. Like someone's doing gymnastics and then someone's like doing
Cheering
gymnastics for them on
It's
the
like,
side.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can you be on both teams? I'm sure.
I feel like you're more on the same page with me right
Hit it
there.
with the
We're gonna go into
FLIP.
intermission right now because everyone's finally in the building. So I'm gonna let my head reset and then we'll get into the real podcast here. This is the new Noble Blues. God damn it! And we're back
I think we play the
to
whole thing.
episode 57 of the Minds Wide Open podcast. Now we have other people. Well, another person on the mic. Were you handed the mic? Do you want to introduce yourself? So nothing's too confusing here.
Is it on?
Yeah, he's definitely coming in there. John, not Luke.
So what's the Instagram name? The Instagram name.
True,
What
true.
The
So you're here because you're interested to be on the Keepin' It Real podcast, basically. You wanted to check out the situation. I'm just.
That's
Yeah.
what he meant
Keep
by
it
the
real. Keep it real.
This is Minds Wide Open, keeping it real. But he's a little excited though. His team acquired a special somebody.
Oh yeah, he's a Buccaneers fan, huh?
He's a Bucks fan. He got him.
Well, that does bring us on to our next topic.
Yeah.
So everybody already knows, but since you're John Luc of the Keepin' It Real podcast, why don't you make sure we're up to date? What happened?
So unfortunately, Tom Brady did not re-sign with the Patriots and decided to take his talents to Tampa Bay.
That's awesome.
Tampa fucking Bay.
Congratulations.
Which I mean, it's a good team for him.
I'm glad we have a fan here to, talk to about it.
Yeah, dog. Tampa Bay has a very nasty.
Are you from
offense.
Tampa? What made you a fan of the Bucks? No particular friends or anybody that was no. That's interesting.
Literally the randomest fucking
That is a bit
uniform
random.
you can
You were
do.
just like, not the
It's
Dolphins.
not the shittiest. It's not the shittiest
You're a
uniform.
Tampa Bay fan.
I am a Tampa Bay fan.
He's another Tampa Bay fan.
Yeah.
Well, but who are you a fan of, like team wise?
Tampa Bay.
So you're
I've
a
always
Tampa
been
Bay
Tampa Bay
fan
fan.
and a
But-
Tom Brady fan.
No, I don't care about Tom Brady. My thing has always been Tampa Bay. The thing is that, like,
But you're a Tom Brady fan now.
wow, I don't care. I mean, I
You're
just
a
want
Tampa Bay fan.
I've always been a Tampa Bay fan.
Time to be a Tom Brady fan.
I guess.
Yeah, you want your team to win,
Yeah.
so you need to
absolutely.
be a Tom Brady fan.
Okay, Tom Brady it is. Woo, Tom Brady.
You don't
Number
need to.
12.
He's gonna win.
Is he gonna be
without
number
you.
12 too?
I'm a soundbite you saying that too.
TB12.
Next 20 episodes, you saying, "Woo, Tom Brady."
Woo, Tom Brady. I'm good. Hopefully they do good.
Nah, that offense gives them no choice.
They've always
I
been
want to
good
see
run
Tom
defense,
do
though.
well. That's all I.
I do want to see him do well because we tried his ass.
I
last
grew
year.
up on Tom Brady.
We tried him last year. We tried him this year too. We didn't. He literally gave us a day. Literally, we're like, I'm not even talking about the salary. All he asked for was offensive weapons. He was like, I'm leaving this salary space for you guys.
For real, like
Use
let's win.
it for something. He's like, let's give me something. I mean, we tried. We got Antonio Brown. That just didn't work.
I think his relationship with Belichick is just that strained, where it's like, yeah, this wasn't gonna carry on like
they
this.
have two different mindsets. No, yeah.
They definitely seem to be in two different mindsets. Like
Bill Belichick's a different mindset. He's defensive, old school coach where we can just run the fucking ball down people's throats and who cares who our quarterback is. As long as he doesn't throw interceptions, we're winning. And that's truly how he thinks. Which he's gonna see. You gonna learn today.
Yo,
You
that
gonna
day.
learn today.
I'll be happy.
This is gonna be a rough season, Luke. Gear up.
I literally have told you for at least 4 months. I'm waiting for the Patriots to get bad for me to care again. That's my problem. Is I grew up on the Patriots and they started winning, and then they started winning more, and then it was winning more, and then I suffered the one loss to the Giants the one time. I know you know it. I was good friends with a big Giants fan at the time. Bad world I lived in. But beyond that, never really dealt with any adversity on the football side. It's like how I was a Red Sox fan up until 2004, and then I got bored. Because it's like the climb wasn't there anymore.
You better start liking us. Start liking us again because we're gonna be.
Well, now
trash,
I just
too.
got tired of baseball in general.
Thank God for the Celtics.
Like I feel like baseball only lured me in because of the curse. You know what I mean? I think that's why I was even there in the first place. Yeah, and I was, Boston, born and raised. Like I was born across the river, literally, just Cambridge.
Aston.
The only thing that separates my city from Boston is the Charles River. The Charles, dude. Fucking guy, Jesus.
The livest motherfucking podcast in Broward County, bitch. Big MWO shit. You know what the fuck
I need some keeping it real tags in here, bro.
We do.
If I don't want
told
to fuck
you.
her face, I don't want to fuck her at all.
That's Emily, bro. That's Emily's voice. Do it again. Do it again.
If I don't want to fuck her face, I don't want to fuck her at all.
Millie G.
Listen and or watch the Millie G show. It's a enjoyable show, because Minds Wide Open Network got that content.
This is a cult you're in now.
So I heard you beatbox.
Yeah, I like to beatbox.
He does his little thing.
Yeah, I learned to beatbox. I hope you're covering your mouth like for the microphone.
Yo. That's it. That was it.
Because usually here on the Minds Wide Open podcast, this is a little bit more of a music-based podcast, although we go into several crazy areas, usually having to do with psychedelics or
A little bit of everything.
Psychedelics
Everything.
are awesome. This would be a great room to trip in.
music and psychedelics are the most prominent topics on this.
What's up?
podcast.
We're gonna drop an eighth each and fucking just start fucking making music. Let's go.
Eighth shrooms just so
That's
I can
what
see
this
universe.
dude-
as
Did you
Cody
see that
would
wall
say.
in there?
That was great. I saw it. I definitely. I love the wood. The wood. I would fucking the
Pause.
waviness
Oh,
of the
thanks.
fucking
Pause.
in
Made it
here, the
myself.
texture is great.
Pause.
It'd be a great room to trip. Everything would be so fucking. Something like that.
There you go. There's beatboxing.
A little bit there.
A little dubby, a little dubstep.
Yeah, but it'd definitely be a good room to trip in. Definitely set that up.
I think he's done it before.
Yo.
I think it's been set up.
No,
He's
like what?
with
I
me,
haven't
nigga,
been
with
there.
me.
Where's your boy BingBing in there? I don't hear. I don't see it. So we gotta get in there.
Well, that's funny because the reason Pro Now is here is pretty much we're recording a bunch of shit and trying to throw together tracks after this. So
Oh shit.
Tracks
that's
are always
pretty
great.
much 90% of the goings-ons in this particular vicinity. But back to beatboxing, and homie in the corner, remind me your name.
Murky Waters. That was good.
So,
Murky
what's the
Waters,
reason
bro.
y'all couldn't get Merc to the table? Like,
He's shy.
To the
He's camera
table?
shy.
you bad friends or?
Yo, you wearing camouflage. We can't even see you.
Bro, you want my hat, bro? You want my hat? You be extra camouflage, bro.
Yo, I wish I had some Corona masks for you.
Man.
For the record, I sanitize all these materials. That's why this is here. All the, headphones and
Headphones, hand sanitizers. Look,
windscreens.
it's on deck.
Huh?
He's scared.
I'll hit that a little boom boom. Bro, that's a little bing bing, bro. It's a little bing bing. But you be getting a little hitty with What you mean, bro?
So
I feel like there's not enough freestylers at the table for me to get
No.
started here.
they all tied. You got to bring them in here. You got the beatbox on the table. I'll swap out right for a freestyle because I'm not that guy. So I'm just letting y'all know right
I've
now.
made you be that guy before, though.
You have, and that's the one other time. Nope.
I think we did it twice. I think I got you twice.
Maybe, but that's it.
I'm gonna get you again.
Not today. Today is not the day.
Let's see how high we can. Let's see how high we can
Nah,
get
it-
first.
Do you like to
Probably
freestyle?
liquor involved in it.
Nah, not at all.
Mike,
Mm.
you freestyle? No freestyle? But you
I see it in your eyes. That was a lie.
But you wear
He's full of shit, bro.
camouflage.
He's writing shit down right now. Is
Was
what
a
he's
lie.
doing.
You know why? Because when I played a freestyle earlier from the podcast, I saw his face turn. He was.
Especially since I was the guy that called it. But we'll do some simple like nursery rhymes, like cat in the hat type shit. Dr. Stu
Yeah, we
style.
can keep it cat in the hat.
Yeah, just simple
I can go.
rhymes,
I
bro.
can go one syllable.
I definitely cannot.
Nah.
I'm
that's
lyrically-
you. Come on,
like-
Merc. Come on, Merc.
Would you take a microphone off camera?
Murky waters, murky waters.
Damn, I'm the only
I'm
one.
over here trying to compromise and shit. Y'all ain't helping me.
So I just
Is
noticed
y'all
I'm the only one in this room without a fucking ponytail.
What do you mean?
That's interesting.
You got a
That's
ponytail,
interesting.
bro?
I'll give you that.
He got waves, bro.
Oh gosh.
He's definitely got the way.
He's trying to go surfing out
Ponytail
here.
gang, fucking the stable.
You got bars already. What the fuck's holding you back right now? Yo, beatbox with
I
JL
can
right
just
now.
talk shit. I can't rap. There's a difference.
I mean, you gotta just
People
rap,
have-
talk
Yeah.
shit in rhythm.
People have their talents.
Have
Have you heard Kevin
No
Hart
rhymes,
freestyle?
just-
It's not
just
good.
like
It's funny.
free
but it's
form
not good.
poetry?
Have you heard Kevin?
Just free form poetry out. You're shit talking to the rhythm.
Gotcha.
Get some haikus. Nah, I don't know what that
It'll
is.
accidentally come.
Haikus, bro.
That's
shit.
way more complicated.
Complicated.
I don't know.
Damn, haiku. You know what? I should. I like to run rap drills because freestyling is the only aspect that I still really pay attention to, and I feel like haiku rapping would be an interesting drill. I do drills like here's a set of words with 5 syllables each. You know what I mean? Like
That's already too much, bro. Grammar,
no,
grammar and me don't mix, bro.
what I've
sorry.
realized is it's easier if you're getting the word.
No, I feel you 110%. The thing is that, like, me
So
personally,
it's kind of not even a drill.
I can't even, like, talk in proper sentences, dog. You want me to rap? There's no way.
Some people could rap better than they could talk.
I could beatbox and do, like, some rhythmic stuff, a little guitar, piano,
Well, I'm just trying to
jim
recruit
boom.
one. That's all. I'm
But
just looking for something.
as
to
far
bounce
as
off
words
of.
go, I can't help you
Merc
there.
won't come to the table. JL keep
Mickey
folding on me.
Waters.
John said, "Go fuck yourself."
I'll get an intro, dog. A
What
nice
do you mean
intro.
I keep folding on you and what? In the freestyle?
Yo,
Yes.
Merc.
Oh.
You can't do it once and then
Yo,
act
Merc.
like you don't do it. It's too late now.
Oh,
I don't.
this guy just killed
Look
the
what you
camera.
doing to my cameras over here.
Oh,
Now do a freestyle or pay me for that broken camera.
no. Scratch the lens.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I see a crack.
Oh, my gosh.
What a terrible,
Like, hey,
terrible
you see a
positioning now. I don't like. No one on this set is gonna be visible at all. Well, you gotta be standing.
I feel
You
like
gotta be like behind it. I'm not telling you to do it, but you did it.
now you're throwing your stuff on the floor. Don't be angry, bro.
All right. Y'all be as entertaining as possible while I go recruit rappers from outside.
Go, 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 go. I'll start practicing.
This camera's been off the whole time. That's like the second time I did this.
Yo, don't be a hoe, bro. I'm giving you an opportunity, bro.
Merc, slide.
Listen, man, I'm the one that knows you the most right now. Who else could beatbox for you?
Like y'all boys want Merc out
Mac
here.
and BingBing
Merc the
on
jerk.
the beats.
Come on. Merc.
Bro, just
Merc,
talk shit in
Merc
rhythm.
stage dives and he can't even fucking come on the fucking.
Bro, you're brave, bro.
He can't even come on the podcast. You stage
You're
diving out
brave.
there.
Yeah, bro, I would never do that shit. That's dangerous. What if you get shanked? Like, you don't know. You can fight him if you want. I mean, I don't know if you like how it would go out though.
I don't know. He's scared.
Scared to dirt.
Scary. Scary.
Gary Terry.
Shake that party,
No.
that butt.
That's from Rick and Morty. Gary Terry, the ball sack. Freddy Krueger. Oh, bitch! That guy.
Yo, so y'all talked about you got some tattoo work you talked about earlier today. Did you do some tattoos earlier today?
Yes, I did. I did a little portrait of Grandpa. Pretty dope. I didn't finish it.
I don't know if Luke's brought it up, but my boy Bing does the tat.
The Tatty Blaster.
Tat man. Yeah, that's
I'm
me.
a tat blaster. I be laying down them crispy lines like railroad tracks.
Like railroad tracks, the crisp ones. No
Be cutting
Parkinson's.
through.
His hands don't shake
Yeah, they do.
because he's high all the fucking time.
Barely breathing when I'm tatting you. The best way to do it, though.
They freestyling outside. You hear them freestyling outside?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why don't they bring it in here?
I don't know.
Feel like
Brian, that's you. Freestyle. Get it.
I don't know how to style or free. Would be a topic. Eating.
I'm gonna definitely be out when they freestyle. Fuck that. I'm not gonna be in the freestyle game.
I can't freestyle either.
We didn't, nigga. You just gotta be on the fucking camera. Yo, you hear this
Not even
nigga's
the
like,
camera,
y'all
the
put
microphone.
pressure on me freestyle.
Yeah.
Hit him with-
Murky waters on the beat. No, come on, look. I'm trying to work on an intro for you.
Yeah, you brought it. Murky waters.
Murky waters. Murky water.
Say, which way you wanna go?
How that? And I come home, murky water, me.
Nah, it's not my bag. John
You got
Luc
many
touching shit.
versatilities here for some fucking murky intros. The Wi-Fi is, I don't know. That I don't know. You should probably put it on the floor. That shit's uncomfortable.
Was it? Nah, John just walked away. He heard freestyle. He's like, oh yeah, the artists have entered the building.
Oh, here they are. On the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Making space, making
Knock
space.
a door. Get it.
Yo, do you want my aux? You can just take over that way. Nah, it's too slow. You don't want to fuck with that. You're better off with your phone, honestly.
What's up, dude? Chilling.
Or if you have
I
anything
love the
else.
glasses, man. They're great. I need to get some. I can't see. I'm not very good, though. I shouldn't be tattooing, though.
We are recording still.
That's fine.
I gotta.
People that trust me,
I
I
edit
have
out
faith
the
in
legal issues for you. This man started off the podcast talking about, oh yeah, no, I
Damn, son.
tattoo all kinds of drunk people for sure. Like if they come in drunk, yeah, sure. I'm like,
I
dude,
mean,
you
money's
can't put
money,
this
bro.
out there.
I mean, I sometimes I do. Like, if you can sign the
I have to
paperwork,
edit
you're good,
that out,
bro. Legally, they signed the paperwork, so what am I gonna do? They signed the waiver.
Have you checked the previous cases? It's not how it pans out.
No, that's true. The whole Anthony can't remember that shit. Anthony Casey or whatever. That one female that like murdered her kids. She claimed that she was at a tattoo shop getting tattooed. So because of the waiver and they didn't have proof of the actual waiver, that was like part of like her alibi. So like she almost got away with this whole shit because of that. They couldn't like exactly prove that shit. Well, I'm a bad influence. So basically what it was is that they were trying to prove that they were at the location as their alibi, but they don't have paperwork that it was at the tattoo shop because it was a friend tattoo. You know, someone that she already knew they've tattooed before. Yeah, that lady, that fucking lady. She used that as an alibi towards like saying, "Oh, I was at the shop." Yeah, no, but they didn't have paperwork. That guy was on Oprah and all kinds of shit. Yeah, he got in trouble because of that shit. So I always make people sign paperwork for that reason. Yeah. Well, what does a murderer look like, you know?
Hey, DJ MCC. Yo. Play something that'll prime up black ants. That'll get the party going. Not that this ain't dope, don't get me wrong. But I'm trying to hear. It's so rare that I'm gonna have black ant here. No, you ain't. You about to go Bruce Lee again, buddy. I'm creating the container, you the water. It's freestyle time.
Pushing to the center stage. This life ain't a game. Spotlight on the wave. Flows like butters but heads. Up on the track like my time's up. The bars got the show lined up. We on to the next. City with the midi is the best. Pronoun, lay your head to rest. This is a lot to digest.
Any other Pisces?
Mine says March 2nd.
What? March 2nd?
Yeah, it's my birthday, March 2nd. I'm a Pisces. Yeah.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm. That's fucking weird. Nice.
That's why that balloon's it.
Wow, sick. That's awesome, dude. Now I know next year. Get lit.
Like a fungus. If you try to punk us, you are just the youngest. So now life is incredible. Best I ever had. Made this baby unforgettable. Hope you're never sad. Kick back in the sand. In December, so far with my mans. With some life you may never understand. Understand.
What?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I guess that there's a fat chance that I will get black ant or maybe Joshua on a track, man, bruh, so I don't have to stop. I don't have a port that I could land at currently. You heard these things that I done brought to the court and they did not flop. Nor did I, you're done high. We should take a little more THC to the eye and the brain, and that's for sure. I ain't sure what is happening right now, but I know more of core teen shit is gonna happen, that's for sure. Check what's happening up in your brain, the accident is insane. I ain't though, I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I should flow from the dome in a place I did dismay. I didn't mean to look disheveled, the level that I came from is dumb. I ain't dumb though, what you got now for it? Looking for another rapper, what you really looking for? It's time for Forrest to start running.
Yo.
The microphone's right here.
Yo. Sugarcane Luke came through in the coupe with the troop. Sugarcane Luke came through to come loot. Sugarcane Luke came through with the boot. Sugarcane Luke came through in the coupe. Mazda something with a 3 in the front. Came through the spot, okay, who tryna stunt? Cause you really don't want to get caught up when Sugarcane Luke come through, get you brought up with a machete that he cut the same cane with. You understanding? That's cause you ain't came with that brain that he just concave the whole shit with. What's up? We about to get liquid. Shit sounding fluid. Arch like Druid. Came through, my dude. Is you fucking stupid? We had to come crush it like cubics. Had to spin it one way, the other way. The gunplay, the thong say the same thing. You get sliced up like the Saints Row, coming with that same slop. Assalamu alaikum. Had to come take him. Had to come break 'em. You don't understand, son, fucking take 'em. Come through pinfall 1, 2, 3. Kincaid like, yo, I concur. Then the intake said on inspect, said my man got respect.
The inspection is inspiring. I detect something fireman. I don't know if I should probably vacate the premises to find some higher ground again. What the fuck you found, my man? Something golden. Time to be tongue beholding, tongue tying myself. Not trying to lie on the shelf. I do not know how to switch into a R&B flow at the moment, so I have to let it go. What you know about what you used to know, I forget things daily, that's for sure. I'm a Pisces and I am drowning, my bro. What the fuck you found here though? Not gold, find an artifact. You ain't a paleontologist, you just retarded black. I don't even know if I should have started that. Where's your starter pack?
Good one.
Sugarcane Luc. Sugarcane Luc. Sugarcane Luc. Sugarcane Luc.
Looking so cute.
Sugarcane Luc.
No BbyWngg tonight?
Sugarcane Luc, BbyWngg vibing. Yeah, time to joke or some shit. I don't know. I'm just here on a freestyle flow. BbyWngg rhymes on this quarantine bar shit. No, I'm not feeling it, but we gon' go hard. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I am not feeling this quarantine shit. It's not for me. The extrovert needs to be set free. So I'm trying to tell you, wrap this shit up. Cover your mouth, you dirty, musty nigga. Shut the fuck up.
That's great. Where the hand sanitizer at?
I bet always sleep.
Yo, I gotta eat.
Oh, that was instilling him.
Gotta eat, gotta get fed. Gotta get something in between the fucking bread. I gotta get more than that. I gotta get adjusted. Gotta come through and internally combusted like the fire from the intrinsics. New dimensions when I envision it. Cause I'm walking on multiple surfaces, mad planes. Y'all just mad boring. I came through, left y'all in the bag while y'all still snoring. Felt like Snorlax. The scissor come through the 6-pack. Yeah, open up the intestines through the umbilicus. Came through the microphone, of course I'm the sickest. Villainous, off the top, no predicate. Nobody did it better than I did when I just did it live for you. One time for you, on pay-per-view. If it was, if it could be, would you pay the fee? Rather you not, I'd rather you get it here for free.
I get verses like anatomy classes. I don't even know why I don't wear glasses. I probably am a little more nerdy than I give off the vibe of, cause I look more homeless than that. I don't even know where my mind's at. Matter of fact, most of the time I don't climb high enough. And I am rough around the edges. I don't know just where the hedges, but I'm trying to go and find machetes. What you really know about this? Where's your necklace? Snatching shit, asking it. What's the habit, kid? I don't even know what the happenstance was when the accident happened, my cuz. But that is not discussed any longer. I saw it one time in front of Renee's. I don't wanna discuss the situation. Pretty sure he died getting high right now, but ain't really that high.
Yo, ill son. That was great.
That's nasty, MCC. What's that?
Que eso?
That's Mad Lib? That sound like Mad Lib. Merc looks so hungry for some freestyling right now.
Bro, where you at? Murky Waters.
That boy wanna eat so bad. Stomach growling, I can hear it from here.
Ven pa' acá, señorito.
I said I'll pass him a mic off camera.
He's been right.
Merc don't want Merc no beat.
Merc ain't ready.
I think he ready, he just ain't about it.
Murky.
Yo, son, where you at, though?
There ain't no blessings on your phone right now, bud. You're behind the scenes right now.
No one's gonna see you. No one's gonna see you.
So you gonna manage? You gonna be a manager? Alright, let me know if you get good. You got any lawyer friends? I need lawyer friends too.
what he's trying to say. Whoa. Overdrive, man.
Yo. Yo.
Not me. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Is it a ticket?
What? Yeah. Ooh. Happy birthday, bitch. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing.
He beat the case.
Yeah.
Woo. Hey, I got a double Jeopardy story, bro.
Double it.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Eat some hay. Yeah.
I just beat the case. They can't read my plates. They don't see my face. I just beat the case.
I just beat the kids.
They can't read my plates. They ain't see my face.
Nope.
I ain't had nothing
I
but
like the
chorus.
theme of this, but I still don't like the beat.
I ain't had
It's a
nothing
great
but a
song
chorus.
beat besides the beat.
I just beat the case.
You're not supposed to hear it.
I just beat the case.
Can you hear any of this?
They can't see my plates. They ain't see my face.
Scary.
I just beat the case.
Hello.
Yo, birthday boy, he beat the case. He coming for you, gotta get some more. Oh now, bitch, I thought you knew. It's a birthday rhymes with the wrecking crew. Black ain't here, yo. We about to kill the shit. Podcast wrapping up. We about to record the next one. Beat Crest 3, available on Apple and soon Spotify. Go download it.
Real
yo.
shit. Beat Quest 3 by Pro
on
now.
my
Please go
Beat
download that
Quest 3,
or
bro.
stream that
Yo,
or whatever the hell it may be. Number 3. Was there a Beat Quest 1 and 2? I didn't ask.
Can do no marketing, but you know.
Gotta pay the bill somehow, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So like, because 3, you know, it's on Apple Music.
What you gotta say?
Dripping in wealth. Dripping in health.
Yo, go bar for bar, y'all too. That's a drill. That's a real drill.
Yo.
Birthday boy, go ahead. Plus, it's a must on the birthday rhymes. Pisces season, end of time, bitch. Aries come through. These are the last of days. Y'all heard it from right here. J. Bruce sitting with me. Yeah, he know this shit is crazy. Before we go, we just gotta say happy birthday, like the grabba.
Case?
Grabba.
Grabba.
The case.
Growing off of metal, how the fuck you do that? Yeah, this shit's kinetic, dude. Yeah, I got that flash. Yeah, I'm on the dash. I didn't do the cash. I didn't do the race. I just beat the case. You know I'm gonna do this shit. It's not race. Oh, now
love. It's young sperm, bitch. Here to say, you was my worms, bitch.
Yo, what?
We beat the case.
Beat the.
Y'all did the math.
Do the math.
It ain't add up.
Shit ain't
It's
sweet.
okay. New era. Quarantine. COVID, baby. Fuck what you heard, bitch.
What? Fuck with you. Fuck with you. Fuck with you.
Building blocks. Time talk. Don't stop. Get your body rock. She wanna quarantine with me around the clock. It's not even a quarantine. Why you here? The music's off.
Yeah.
Go home.
What?
I gotta smoke weed, gotta get in my zone. I gotta just write, leave me alone. It's my fucking birthday, I'll be on my phone. On my phone, I don't even care.
That's funny.
This shit is heavy. The weighs on my mind like spaghetti.
On your sweater already?
Yo, rap it. Yo, rap it.
Yeah, it's pretty much the vibe.
Chillin' with Remy. Chillin' with me. Yeah, you can kick it with me. 365. Chillin' with the beehive.
Okay, what's up? It's
What
a
up?
sausage fest, but you know, that's cool.
What?
About to bring out the barbecue. I love the bread and the mustard on the sausage meat.
He's prepping you for the next beat. So get your crunk shit ready.
Love y'all though.
That's funny.
Vibing Corona.
Corona.
Sorry, I love it. Like, I be seeing Malcolm. I've seen like other people.
It's not even my birthday, yo. It's not even my birthday, but I tell God to kick this flow. Did I even lie before? Is it really my birthday? I don't know. Does it even really matter? Never really know. Cause it's still my birthday. Oh, yeah. I would wish you on your birthday, so either way, never hear the track. I'll never hear this. Spit it to who? I don't even know. Spit it to who? Spit it to who? Spit it to you? Spit it to you? Just close your eyes, but you can't look. You can't even listen. No more. Ears can't leave. Ears listen. In the sun. Purchase your tracks today. Rising up. In the sun.
Stop.
Every day we run. Yeah, in the ball. Every day another problem. That's all.
Yeah.
Two in the ring. Going in hard. Don't need a drink. I just need to rest. And in the shade, I know that I'm blessed. Everything simple, yeah, and the rest. Just come with the laps. Every day I be running laps. Just gotta get
What?
Cause I be slack.
What?
Eating real getting fat. I don't really care. I got a new bag. Blessed with a friend. Something that you might lack. But if you do, it's not late to get on track. You know, I'm just not trying to praise the black God to rise.
Yo, happy birthday, man. Good shit. Yo, crazy with the beatbox. Crazy with the beatbox. BbyWngg, fire with the shit. BbyWngg, goddamn, I miss freestyling with you. I wanna close this out right now, mostly because BbyWngg is here right now, and I want to see if he can stay here long enough for me to get him on WWC, because I really want to hear him on that beat. And you know what? I'll play the demo of that as the outro, so we can set the vibe for why I abandoned the podcast at this point. Because that was a lot of fun. Thank y'all very much.
No, thank
Appreciate
you. It's good.
every single person that came through and provided energy, commentary, freestyle. Are you kidding me?
It's not over.
Bro. Madonna.
Yo, DJ.
Music time.
DJ
It's music time.
Drop the beat.
We're lowering the lights, and that means music time, buddy. But once again, thank you. Let me take over.
Drop.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, did you have it?
Oh, don't put your fingers on it. It's supposed to be sanitary.
I don't know. How does that? Is that hand sanitizer?
No, this is headphone cleaner.
The livest motherfucking podcast in Broward County, bitch. MWO shit. The livest motherfucking podcast in Broward County, bitch.
Oh my god.
Big MWO shit. You know what the Lil Fort shits on round earthers.
Hit it.
Podcast of Broward County, bitch.
Hey, I got an idea for one.
Mine's wide open.
We play a game of drama.
Mine's wide open. Mine's wide open. Mine's wide open.
I need a weed brownie. I'm in Broward County. I need a weed brownie.